probably the wrong shirt to pick when I'm constantly moving my arms in the video. Oh God. Hey guys, what's up? First off, I want to say thank you so much for, I almost said 100,000, girl, I wish, for 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Thank you for all your positive support. And yeah, so today's video is going to be what I had in my clinical bag for my first semester of nursing school. Okay, so the funny thing is, my first semester of clinicals, I actually was not allowed to bring a bag. My clinical instructor said that the nurses at this hospital had very little space, so we need to be respectful of that and not bring bags. And also there wasn't anywhere to lock up our bags because they didn't offer lockers for nursing students, which is fine. So mind you, everything that I show you today I had on me, either in my scrubs, in the multiple pockets in my scrubs, or I had on like holding, and I would put it down when I had to go do something. So yes, for all intents and purposes, I have this bag that's carrying my stuff right now, but yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first, I know that some of this stuff you're going to be like, yeah, no duh, like we know you brought that, but I'm just including it so that you know everything I brought. Yeah, sorry if some of them are a bit obvious. Okay, so first off, and everything falls on the floor. Oh my gosh. So first I have my stethoscope. I have mentioned this before in my nursing essentials video. One of those videos, I'll link it down below. But this is the Littman Cardiology 4. I love this. It has like the little holographic on the head of the stethoscope. Can't get very far without this. Alright, next I had my notebook. I would carry this around everywhere with me. I love this. I've talked about this before and I got it from Amazon. And also I would have multiple papers of like computer paper, because you never know when you're gonna have to write something down. As nursing students, when you get debriefed at the beginning of each shift, you're gonna want to write some stuff down. So I just always have paper that I can write down stuff on. And actually, I'm not sure if you're going into nursing school, if you're in it right now, if you guys have this, but okay, hold up, I just showed you my whole name, and that's not cool. Okay, so basically you record down your head to toe assessment, everything you do, and it's all in one place, so I always had extra copies of those to write stuff down on. So that was it. What was in that? Before I went to clinical every day, I had my coffee, and I would always drink it before I walked in. Even if it was at 6 in the morning, my Starbucks opened up at 5, or might even open up at 4, but either way, I always had my Starbucks, so I would always bring a bottle of water. Not sponsored. This is a Dasani water bottle. Any water bottle will do, but I always brought a bottle of water. Yes, there are water fountains in the hospital, obviously, but I was drinking from the water fountain one day, and one of the nurses was like, you probably shouldn't do that. You should probably just bring your own. So ever since then, I brought my own. Always Dasani. Always Dasani. Okay, and then to coincide with that, I always had this in my pocket. This is a Paleo Protein Bar. I'm not paleo at all, but I really like these bars. They have a lot of protein in them. 20 grams of protein, which I think is 40% of your daily protein. And this one tastes like glazed donut, but I usually have the ones that taste like a cinnamon roll. And yes, I would find a way to sneak away and eat this because I would get super hungry, and it's not good to work, and it's not good for your patients to be hungry because I want to be at my fullest potential. This has a lot of protein, and I need protein when I'm working those really long hours. So yes, I stuffed this in my pockets and I brought it in. Next, I always had this little tiny hand sanitizer. I got this from Target. It's just the Up and Up brand hand sanitizer, just in case I was somewhere and I really needed to use hand sanitizer and there wasn't any nearby. Had this bad boy. I just like threw everything in this bag. I don't know why I did that. I also had pens. You need to have a bunch of pens. I would recommend having like 2 or 3 because you never know if you're gonna lose it, if you're gonna drop it, if someone else is gonna need it. It's always nice to have an extra one with it. Okay, then I have my pen light, and this pen light I got from Amazon. Still looking for that sponsorship, Amazon, hit me up. And it just has the pupil sizes and the centimeters on this side, and it has a fancy little clip that I would put it into my pocket and clip it in, and it just, my pen light broke. Or it needs new batteries, I don't know, but such a great video. Yeah, it's one of those that you click on, you don't have to push in, because I just prefer the click on ones. I have this. I know you've seen it on my hand in this video, but I always had this either in my hair or on my arm, and you might be like, why do you have this key ring? It's not a key ring, it's actually a hair bow. I got this one from Sephora, I think. Amazon has them too. And this is the best hair bow, hairband, ponytail holder, whatever you call them, that you will ever buy in your life. You put your hair up in a bun or a ponytail or something, and it stays all day. Doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter if you're running, if you're sitting, if you're sleeping, it will stay in place, and I absolutely love this. It doesn't pull your hair out when you take it out, and I have really thick hair, so if I'm saying that, you know it's good. They also have little ones too, that if you want to just put your hair halfway up, they make those too. This is really good. Last thing was kind of something that I heard that one of my friends bringing to her clinicals, and it is a drug guide book. She didn't have this one. It was smaller, like a pocket-sized drug book. And she brought it because when you're giving medicine to patient, you need to patients, you need to know why you're giving it to them and be able to explain to them, I'm giving you blah, blah, blah to help your whatever. Luckily at my hospital, I was able to use the computers often enough whenever I needed that I could just look it up in their medical dictionary that they had on their database, so I didn't need to bring this. But for hers, the computers were usually busy, so she had to bring one of them. So not this big, but if you need to get one and you don't know if you're gonna have access to the computers, I would recommend getting a pocket-sized drug guide. And lastly, I brought my brain. I'm kidding. Okay, so that was everything that I brought with me to clinicals. I hope you enjoyed it. It was short and sweet. So yes, thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. If you have any video suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!